Hey everybody, what is going on? Back in the woods, hanging with Chicken Nugget. We've been here, well, it doesn't matter, I guess, how long we've been here. We've been here a couple hours. Supper time. Nothing drastic tonight. Easy supper, just some sausages, some onions in there, and some beans that Cindy made here a while back. These things are freaking to die for. Wicked beans. Anyway, few things to do this weekend, nothing real crazy. So anyways, yeah, I got the cats here hanging out, and we're going to be doing 3 nights this weekend. It's going to be a really good time and all that. So anyways, beautiful weather out. Beautiful. 13 degrees out right now, which is, for my American friends, 55 is what it is outside right now. 55 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and the wind has calmed right down. It is an absolutely beautiful evening forming outside. Probably gonna get a little fire going in the fire pit here in a little while, and maybe we'll take you guys out there and we'll chat for a bit around the fire, tell you what's going on lately. There you go, we moved the party outside already. We got the fire going. See, burning nicely here. This is kind of sad. See this tiki torch thing and one right here. Brought them over all happy and gonna fill them up and do like a tribal council thing here. Do a tribal council thing here like Survivor. Filled them up. One started dripping. I thought I must have overfilled it. Filled the other one up, put it in. They're both just dripping. They're little metal canisters on them, and they're older metal canister things, and they're leaking. They're rusted inside. So Davy Dum Dum had to dump the kerosene back out of them and get them working, or drain them, and they look pretty, but we can't light them. So anyway, I'm just going to kick back with the Nugget here for a while.
Hey.
You have nothing to say? No. Poor thing. She's going through a pretty rough time here with the friggin' hot flashes. Any of you ladies out there got any tips that she can try? Because this poor girl is going through hell right now. She's, just getting to that age, and brutal. And she tried an experimental drug and all that, and get off that. Didn't like that. It wasn't helping either. So she, Sweaty Betty, that's what I call her. Anyways, poor thing. She's having a hard time. But yeah, any of you ladies out there, reach out and tell her what you actually did to combat your hot flashes when you had them. And maybe you're done by now. She wishes she was. She's heard it can take 10 years. So anyways, birds all flying around up here. I'm done rambling for a while. Chickadee-dee-dees. All kinds of stuff going on, but it's such a beautiful evening. It was windy all day long, but the wind has calmed right down. I'm going to show you guys something in a minute here that I got. And it's a sponsorship thing, but I've had it for over a month now, and I didn't really know what to do with it and all that. And at first I thought, I don't really need that, but I started playing with it a little bit here today. You got to see this thing. It is freaking cool what you can do with this. So I got something to show you guys in a minute. So anyways, we came inside for a bit here to hang out. It's not that late, but I had to put up a video and all that on YouTube, release a video. Hanging with the Nugget. And anyway, I'm going to show you guys something that I just got. And I didn't just get it. I've had this thing about a month sitting home in the box. I still haven't totally figured this out, but this is the coolest little unit. You guys have to see this thing. This is a Topdon thermal gun, I guess you call it. Infrared heat gun. Infrared thermal camera. You hold this button. This is your power. Takes about 3 seconds, I think. She'll power up here. There we go. This is quite a rig, guys. Quite a rig. What a nice unit for so many things. Diagnostic on an engine, and I'm going to use this in the shop, and I'm going to try it. I'm going to even try it on the truck. Start the truck up someday and watch it warm up. Like, check this out. Look at this. You can see these guys. Oh, you can see right through you can watch it right through even. There's Cindy on the couch right now with the cat. Like, how cool is that? With Daisy. With the wood stove over here. Check this out. Isn't that wild? The heat of the pipe. The heat up there in the wall. The neat part, you can see the 2x4s in the wall. If you look here, there you go. That's actually the studs in the wall. You can actually see the heat signature kind of hard to show this. I'm going to take a few clips and I'm going to overlay them over because this thing is really, really neat. I tried it earlier today, and this was the craziest thing. It's not working right now. Well, it is. I tried it earlier today, and over top of the bedroom ceiling right now, there's a cooler, a big cooler sitting up there. And the ceiling was quite warm, so I had the wood stove just cranking. And when I shot a shot of the ceiling, you could actually clearly see the spot the cooler was sitting on the other side, up on the floor up there. So even in the bedroom here, it's right dark. But we're going to go in, look at this. You can see all the studs in the walls. Isn't that the craziest thing? Every 2x4, look at that. And there's all these different settings. If you hit the trigger like that, I just took a picture. And then come out here and show you guys some more light. There's a photo album here. And you hit that button. Whoops. There, that will go. That's your gallery. Like there's a picture of Daisy. Look at this. This is the cat. Isn't that silly looking? And that's Daisy. You can see how cold her nose is. Wherever the actual dot in that image, it shows you your maximum temperature. It shows you the minimum temperature in the picture. Quite a unit, and you can actually take video. You can see the heat, how warm it is in here. Cooler down towards the floor and that. And how warmer it is up higher in the walls. Isn't that, I think it's crazy that I can see the 2x4s right in the wall. Right through, no problem at all. Like crazy, eh? Pretty neat. Now look at the wood stove. Look how hot that looks. She's just white hot. White hot. Quite a unit, eh? Thank you, Topdon. I appreciate this. Quite a tool. Quite a tool. You can also, there's an adjustment. You can click on this and you change your palette. You can change the color. Black and white, white hot they call it, and then black hot. Isn't that neat? So everything is opposite now. There's the cat and there's Cindy. Or you can go iron, they call that. There's a rainbow. Isn't that cool? Yeah, the white hot is neat, but the black hot is neat too, but it's opposite. White hot's probably easier to understand when you look at it. But what a unit, eh? What a unit. What a unit. And there's a back button here you can press and it'll take you out, and there you go. That's the main screen. And again, if I want to take a picture, I just click it. It just took a photo. If you want to take a video, you hold it for a minute. Now it's recording video. It'll actually record this. And then play it back. You can see the fan turning on the stove. Huh? How neat is that? And that fan is spinning fast, but it's only picking up part of it. There we go. I let go. The video just stopped. 20-second video. Now we're going to go back here. Look at that. Look at that face on that. That's Cindy. Isn't that scary? Sorry, hon.
It always is scary.
Anyway, enough about the Topdon thermal imaging camera. Again, thank you so much, Topdon. I'm going to put a link in the description. You can buy these bad boys on Amazon, and this has so many uses. You can walk around the outside of your house. You can do, the thermal scan. You can see if you need insulation in your walls. You can see all around your windows. You can use it for diagnostics on a vehicle. You have a car that has a misfire in the engine. As soon as you shoot this at the exhaust manifolds, you're going to see exactly which cylinder is the problem, because it's going to run colder, right? If you have a misfire in that cylinder. So I'm going to use it at the shop someday and just test it. Yeah, it looks pretty cool too. I've seen a video where they actually ran some hot water like into cold water, and maybe I'll try that later too, and we'll get another video and show you guys. But anyway, enough rambling right now. Hanging with the Nugget and Crazy Daisy. She's in a mood, huh? You never know about this cat, because sometimes you can pet her. Other times, this is that's Daisy. She'll let you know when she's ready for you. So, what a face, eh? Only her mother could love. What a kitty. Well, there you go. We survived another night. Sexy Sparky's still in his bathrobe, and so Cindy. This is something you don't see here often. But anyway, I just made a lovely omelet here for breakfast Saturday morning. Look at that bad boy. That has got peppers. That has onions, the mushrooms, egg, obviously a bit of cheese all done up, and that's my breakfast omelet. We're going to sit down here and have our breakfast and then figure out what we're doing today. Wow, breakfast was freaking good. That omelet was awesome. I'm not going to go on much about this. I'm not going to go on much more about this. But this Topdon heat gun, I'm going to show you something. Or actually, it's not a heat gun. It's a thermal imaging camera. I'm going to show you something this thing can do. And I didn't realize it until we tried this last night. And this is absolutely remarkable. You guys have to see this to believe it. How easy it'll pick up a heat signature. You can see the wall right here. Watch this, okay? There's nothing there. There's the picture frame. Okay, you guys watch. I'm going to sit this gun down. Watch this. I'm not even going to hold my hand there. I thought you'd have to hold your hand there. Look. Isn't that crazy? The actual image in my hand. Thermal signature will actually hold it. It's that sensitive. I didn't touch that wall for a second. I'm going to do it again. Hold it a little bit longer. You watch this. 1, 2. There you go. That's plenty. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? There's my handprint. Quite a unit, eh? Quite a unit. Pretty neat toy and pretty neat diagnostic tool. But again, thanks to Topdon for hooking me up. And I will put a link in the description. You can buy these things right in Amazon. And very, very, very useful thing. But that's just a neat little trick you can do with this. You don't realize how sensitive, and that shows the actual sensitivity of this unit. Anyway, it's 1 degree. That's what, 33 Fahrenheit outside. It was -3 this morning. That's what, 27, 28? It's coming, but it's the 26th of October already. So, I mean, what do you expect, right? It was a beautiful summer. We're lucky that it's been as good as it has for the years. So, anyways, we're going to... Not even sure what we're going to do yet. Cindy's still running around a bathrobe. At least I'm half dressed here now. So, we'll report back in a bit. You got to love products and gadgets you can buy on Amazon sometimes. You guys got to see this. This isn't a sponsorship. This is something we bought. This was only about 45 bucks. People probably wonder, how do you shower in the winter? In the summer, it's great because we have an on-demand propane water heater on the back, but in the winter, how do you do it? What I used to do was put a water jug up on a shelf in there with a little shower head, and it was a pain in the butt. Heat water in the wood stove, da-da-da. Anyway, check this thing out that I just bought on Amazon. This is a miniature. It's got a pump with a built-in battery with the hose in your shower head. So as long as you have a bucket, and it even tells you the temperature of the water on it. As long as you have a bucket and put the little pump in, it works. And even show you, look, it's even got another nozzle you can put on it for doing dishes. But check this out in here. This is the unit. Here's the shower head here. Here's a little pump. I'll show you here. It's not very big. That's the actual pump for it. There's a switch. Switch on top here. Whoops. There it is. There it is. She's going. She's green. 17 degrees. Okay, let's drop her in the water here and see what happens. This has an on-off switch. Look at that. Push back here, it turns it off. Turn there, it on. You can slow your flow down, speed your flow up. Isn't that crazy? Pretty neat, eh? Pretty neat. Just thought I'd show you before Cindy grabs a shower here. Anyways, quite a unit. It's supposed to go about a half hour on a charge. Isn't that neat? Shows you the water temp. Down there, 35 Celsius, 32 Celsius. It shows you the actual temp of your water even, so you don't get burnt. So, anyways, I'm going to let her jump in here and use it. So, anyways, it is Saturday afternoon, and it is not real nice out. We're kind of really soft. You know, it's a little windy out there. It's 12 degrees, which is what, 50? 48 or 50? It's not bad, but it's a bit of a wind chill out there. It's breezy, so we were talking about cooking dinner later. You know what we're going to do? We're going to cook on the fire in the wood stove. I've got the fire on. Get a piece of maple in there and all that, and get a bed of hardwood coals, and we are going to throw some pork chops, I think, in there. And probably on something. I doubt we'll throw them right in the fire, but and maybe a couple baked potatoes or something there on the side to go for a while. So something to do, cook inside, something a little different. Hanging out here at the Nugget again on a Saturday. Oh boy, here we go, guys. I've got the camp just torquing in here, the temperature. She's up to, you know, she's some nice day, 80 degrees in here, just because I get a nice bed of coals going in the wood stove. So the first thing on the agenda is going to be wrapped potatoes here. So we're going to throw them in. I'm going to have to time these. She's hot too, man. That is hot. I'm going to give them probably 10 or 12 minutes and flip them. Baked potatoes in the fire. That's good. It's only 2 of us eating, so there you go. Last one right there. Awesome. Anybody's ever done this before? Hope we don't burn these all to heck. We might. Shouldn't though. Those coals are pretty hot. Gotta tell you, those are pretty hot right now. Anyways, we're gonna start timing this. It is 5:30. We gotta go outside for a bit. Get a fire going out there too, because it's so friggin' hot in here that we're gonna go outside and sit for a little while. Turn the draft down. We're gonna go outside and sit for a little while, and we'll talk to you out there. Well, here we go. Let's see if I can flip these spuds over. It's been almost 20 minutes. Flip these over, they'll burn my hands, because they're looking pretty good already in here. Can hear them a little bit. It's pretty warm in there, right? Can hear them actually sizzling. Yeah, they're sizzling in there. Yeah. Very nice. I bet you they're going to be a while wet. You don't think they look good though? Looking really good in there, guys. But I bet you they'll be a little while yet. Nice bed of coals though. Nice bed of coals. We got the pork chops sitting. No, you get away from that. That's dinner. You get. Pork chops on the pan here. Poor Daisy. We're going to put them in the grill that Denny, my friend Denny Loge, gave me. We're going to cook that right inside the stove here in a little while. So over here in the frying pan, we have mushrooms, onions, and green pepper. Oh look, Tarbender hooked me up.
I sure did.
In the stove, we got, it's getting dark in here, which is fine. I'm gonna flip these over again, I guess. Make sure they're doing okay. And this is actually a foil pack right here. That's actually got Brussels sprouts in it, so that's gonna be tasty. There's some Brussels sprouts. I'm thinking these have to be almost done. Been in there quite a while.
They're small.
Been in here 25, almost 50 minutes, 55 minutes now. That one definitely feels done. I feel it. You know what? I'm going for broke here. We're going to put the rack right in the wood stove, because I think there's still enough coals in here to do it. And this is the rack that my buddy Denny Loge gave me from Denny Loge Outdoors. Check out his YouTube channel. Good fella. What a rig this thing is, eh? We're going to sit this right in here with the pork chops on it. Look at that. Right in the heat. I'm hoping it'll get close enough. We're going to see here in a minute. It's pretty hot in there. Change of plans. Gonna take it outside, I think. I don't think that's quite hot enough in there. No, it's not. That's not. It's sitting up too high from the grill. So we're gonna take it outside. I'm gonna throw it on the fire out here, hopefully.
On the fire.
Because I got a fire going. And it's getting dark. And there's birds everywhere, and I'm gonna end up getting a bird right in the head here. But we gotta fix the fire here. Because we get lots of coals, look. Oh, this will work. Look at that. Oh, yeah, we got a bit of coals here. I'm going to move this over here. There's all your coals. Look at that. This is going to do it. I know there's a reason I got these coals out here. 100%. Look at that. 100%. There we go, guys. Going right on. Going right on. There's a rock here I have to remove. This thing will fit right in here. Look at that. There we go. That'll do it. Well, here we go, guys. I just pulled them off. I don't know if you can see or not. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Look at that. A little charred on this side. It's not going to be bad at all either. Pork cooks quite quick, as anybody would know. So we have to head in the cabin. Sorry about the lighting, guys. GoPros do not like low light conditions. Heading in the cabin with dinner. Oh yeah, it looks better now. Look at that. Those are perfect. Backside they're charred, but they're not burned or anything. They're just charred. We're gonna put her on the plate here, guys. Does this ever smell freaking good? Well, there we go, everybody. Baked potatoes, pork chop, Brussels sprouts, actually, and some onions, peppers, and mushrooms that Cindy did up in a frying pan. We're going to sit down and have our dinner. How's things, Sherry? Haven't heard from you in a while. Hope things are going all right down to Ohio and all that, Sherry. It's been a while. Anyways, we're going to sit down and hope you guys are having a good meal wherever you're at. What a friggin' awesome dinner that was, guys. We're going to kick back here, probably sit by the fire outside again for a couple minutes. I'm going to do a time lapse, and maybe I can catch a UFO again. I'm hoping to get the mothership here someday, and then, you know, I'll go on TMZ, one of those big stations. I'll sell them the footage, and I'll be a millionaire. Then I'll have money, Ken Chandler. Then I'll have money, buddy. Then I'll be buying T-bone, and I'll go to prime rib, too. I'll go up to prime rib, but I got to see the mothership first. Maybe tonight. Well, anyways, guess what, Ken? No mothership. Gonna go on eating friggin' beans and wieners, I guess, for another week. Beans and wieners. We're out of T-bones, and we definitely can't afford to buy them. So, when you buy your beef and pay what, $4.49 a pound?
$4.50.
$4.50 a pound is what we paid for that side of beef when we bought it. So, you know, you can afford to buy T-bones. When you go to a grocery store now, they're $25, $30 a pound. Yeah, that doesn't work for us. We can't do that. But anyways, like and subscribe to the channel if anybody likes to. It wasn't much of a weekend this weekend. We didn't do a whole lot, but just kind of kicked around, and weather's changing quick. So anyways, again, from Cynthia and I, live simply, remain grateful, and we'll talk to you soon.